Hey guys, it's Larry and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my weight loss surgery results. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, hey, I hope that you like this and you comment if you're going through it. And I want to thank my old supporters for coming back to the channel and saying words of encouragement. And even if you don't understand, I appreciate you being here for Larry. Thank you. This is Larry in real life, and I keep it real over here no matter what I'm talking about. And I want to give a disclaimer. I am not an attorney. I am not a healthcare professional. Please get advice from your legal people, your attorneys, and your medical people. Those are doctors. It ain't me. Okay? I'm just a mom, a farmer, a notary public, a loan signing agent, and a realtor. And I do other stuff. But okay, so here we're talking about my gastric bypass, revision to gastric bypass. And, a lot of people might be like, well, how do they do that? Because I thought that an RNY, RNY, gastric bypass was the Cadillac of bariatric surgeries, and there's no way. And my surgeon said that I can't get it. Well, I didn't even ask my surgeon because maybe 3 years ago I mentioned it, and he's like, you just need to follow a program. And he was not wrong because I got off the program like crazy, which led to regain. So today is Saturday, March 25th, which means 3 Saturdays ago, I had a distal bypass revision. And there's not a lot of information online about distal bypass revisions. I think they're always in revision form. I don't think that an initial surgery would be distal bypass. I think there are always revisions. And again, don't quote me. I ain't your doctor. Ask your surgeon. But okay, so I just wanted to give a little bit of background, and that is that in 2016, my highest weight was 425 pounds. I had diabetes. I was riddled with diabetes. When I found out in 2015, my A1C was 13, and I did not know. I didn't. I was riddled with diabetes, and so that was really. And my kids were little, so that was really my inspiration for getting the initial RNY. My high weight topped out at 425, and then I had the revision in 2017, and I was 404 at surgery. Yes, I have notes. I was 404 day of surgery. Yeah. So I only lost 19 pounds pre-op. And it's so weird because you think you make all these life decisions and you're like, I don't drink soda and I don't eat a whole pizza no more. There's those calories will creep up on you, and especially being sedentary. I was basically still 400 pounds, and you just can't be sedentary. So when my original surgeon said 3 years ago, you need to work the program, he was not lying. Okay, so 3 weeks ago I had the distal. I went in for a pouch shrinking, and not to have my intestines touched again, but my surgeon is such a sweetheart, and he told me off. But he said, you need to work the program. Seriously, folks, use your tool, whether you're gastric sleeve or RNY or distal RNY or duodenal switch. Work your tool. That is what it's there for. It's to help you. If you need psych, get psych. Again, not your professional, but if you need help with food addiction, reach out, okay? Because we ain't doing this alone, and it's so hard to be addicted to the thing you need to live. Food is our fuel, and that's what I'm trying to think of. So back to, you guys want numbers. I know that's why I come here. Okay, so beginning of this year, when I decided I needed to do something about my regain, I got on scale which I hadn't done in like a year. At some point, I'll link my Fitbit. I hadn't weighed in like a year. But this is the highest I weighed since I got down from 425 to sorry, 249. So that to me, you know, was like 176. Don't ask me to math. You can see the smoke coming out of my ears. But I think it was 176 pounds, and that was like amazing. I felt amazing. So I looked amazing. I was amazing, right? Anyway, and that's when I was really working the program. So it's like 2019, and I'm 249. Again, now it's 2023, and I get on the scale, and boom, that scale says 318 pounds. So that was my regain from 249 to 318. And if you look at 249, it's still obese. I mean, that's the medical terminology for it. I'm not roasting myself. I'm just keeping it real like I always do, right? This looks stupid. Okay. All right. So, pre-op, I weigh at home with no clothes on. I fly to Mexico. I go to Pompeii Surgical, Dr. Jesus Olivias Grimaldi. I think I got it. Olivas, my surgeon, Dr. Jesus, sweetie pie. I don't know. Anyway, so I get there and it's pre-op, and they weigh me, and I am not at home with my clothes off. So I weigh like exactly the same as with my clothes off. But I was like, wait, that means I weigh less, but I took it as a number on the scale, 307.2. Today, 3 weeks out, 287.0. I've lost 20 pounds since surgery. I am my regain, 318 to 287 is 31 pounds. Is it math? Is the mathing? Let me see. Yes, the math is mathing. And I don't know if it looks like I lost 31 pounds, but that's where I am. And also, I'm at the 3-week stall. 3-week stall is when your body's in shock. And I know, I can't remember what happened 6 Mays ago, okay? I had 3 weeks. I was over 400 pounds, and I was under 400 pounds. And I don't know if I stopped losing. I just know I was ill because I got an infection. But I know the 3-week stall exists, so I'm super not stressed out about it. It came a few days ago, so it was about 2.5 weeks, and I was like, okay, you gotta recover. I went back to work last Saturday, and my blood sugar keeps bottoming out when all I'm doing is like standing there in a warehouse scanning stuff, so I'm a little confused on that. But some life events happened, and I had to take the rest of the week off, so hopefully, you know, next week when I go back, I'm A-okay, but I'm healed. I took my sutures out 7 days after, when I think it should have been 6. And that was fun because one, they get tight, and one like kind of withdrew back into me. But in like 20 minutes, it had like snaked its way out, and I just pulled it out. Yeah, so we covered high weight, we covered surgery, we covered my surgeon, we covered distal bypass revision. I want to say that for the algorithm so that when folks Google it, they will hear, it'll pop up, distal bypass revision. Apparently folks are having it. I'm in like a few Facebook groups, and a distal bypass revision is I've already had my limb, so like intestine part from your tummy to your intestines lengthened, which helps with not absorbing fat or calories or vitamins or minerals, but it's called malabsorption. And so then they take that limb and they extend it longer, and then you have more malabsorption, but you also have like more, like you could get malnutrition. So I am on a vitamin patch, and I get my labs I think next week, so hopefully the patch is helping, so that way it doesn't, I like to think the vitamins going into my bloodstream and not and through my digestive system. So yeah, um, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in a couple more weeks. Hopefully, I'll have an update on breaking this 3-week stall. I have little goals. My next goal is 282, which is 5 pounds, which I think one day I lost 3 and I was like, oh, yeah. So, or I'll come back in between and just kind of talk about my diet as I'm going into the 4-week pureed / flaky fish soft food diet. So yeah, we'll talk about all that on the next one. Thank you for tuning in, and again, thanks for your support. Bye.